taking my vitamins. I have a whole bunch of them every day, and so that's what I'm doing. And while I'm doing that, of course, I'm multitasking because that's one of the things that I do. But today, I really want to sound off on one of the stories in the news, among many of them. It's really important to talk about vicarious trauma. I'm not going to talk about that, but that, you know, throughout the day, you pick up all these stories, and then before you know it, you're like moody and cranky at the end of the day because like the media has literally come at you with overwhelming information, and then you really haven't had a time to digest it. Digest it. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, so the latest everybody's talking about on the news, commercials, radio. Oh, we're so scared about the impact of social media or the impact of technology on our kids. Really, I have been going to schools and talking on TV and being a media consultant and vlogs and YouTube and Instagram and talk to my clients, of course, and parents, of course. Why do you think that is? Why do you think everyone is freaking out? Oh, the impact, it's such a big impact, technology on the kids. Are you serious? Like, duh, okay? Duh. Okay, so I was thinking about it. And I don't like taking vitamins, but I think it's important for you. So anyway, social media. And what am I taking? I am taking, this is called Better Alt. And this is berberine. And it's supposed to kind of be the equivalent of like one of those Ozempic or like semaglutide something. I don't really know. But it is good for you. That's what I know. It's cinnamon, turmeric, and green tea, so it can't be bad for you. So that's what I'm taking right now. Anyway, social media and kids. So yes, of course, yes, that is like, of course it is. But my problem is not with, oh my God, the impact and the pediatricians that are coming out and saying, can you believe all this research? Yeah, I can believe it. But let's talk about the parents. Can we talk about the parents and the adults that are role modeling? Because how are you supposed to, you know, teach kids if non-verbally every parent is in the phone looking at their phone like that? Every parent is just like, like, no, you know, not every parent. I'm sure a lot of parents are lovely and responsible. But, you know, how often do you go in your car and you're at a stop sign and like parents are like not even looking and the kids are behind them, and it's just like this disconnect. So you want to know how to connect better with your kids or your partner? Why don't you talk to each other? Why don't we go back to like old-fashioned ways? Just the OG way of saying hello, goodbye. I teach greetings. If you guys knew how much I spend with people, their money, their time, so many years. This is fish oil, by the way, in case you care. So many years where I'm trying to teach people to say hello and goodbye. Greetings and salutations. Doesn't happen often. Hey, the pillow's big. Psychologically, I got to get ready for that. It's a pill. So anyway, I'm just saying to you, that's all I've been talking about is how can we help these kids? Well, you have to set boundaries. Number one, you got to set boundaries. If you don't have your own boundaries, you know, I know it's very hard, but you know, there's all this just subconscious, unconscious. Everybody's walking around like, you weren't an ER surgeon before technology came into the world, and you're not one now unless you are. You know what I mean? Even my ER surgeons, they don't really use their, you know, they're not on call. So if they're not on call, like, you know, they don't want to be around their technology, frankly. So just want to say that it starts with you. What's your behavior? What are you doing? Do you see your partner at the dinner table? Do you see your kids at the table? Do you come up with some kind of conversation like, oh, let's talk about the rose or the thorn? The rose is the beautiful time in your day or the positive time, and the thorn, what wasn't so good? Come up with anything. So many people are in therapy just to learn communication. If you communicated, you wouldn't have to come to us. We don't really want you to come to us. I mean, I love what I do, but you just got to talk to each other. Just hi and goodbye. And then come up with a topic, any topic. Not so much about politics or like, you know, some other things that might be a little too overwhelming and racy. You don't want to get into it. But you do want to start talking. And the more people talk, the more technology can not be so attractive. Do you know what I mean? This is D3, by the way. It's supposed to be good. So, I have been talking for so long about how to connect with your teens, with your kids. And the number one thing, role modeling. Have to role model. Put your phones down. Sometimes when you go to a nice dinner with your friends and you get a bowl, request a bowl, and then you have everybody in the party put their phones in the bowl and you just put it off to the side and nobody can have their phone. Oh, what about a picture? You can live without a picture for 1 second. You don't need to show another picture of pasta. We don't care. We really don't care. And also, like, you're really going to be in a deep, intimate conversation and all of a sudden, hold on, I got to take a picture of this sandwich. And I've been guilty of it too. It's so ridiculous, right? So we have to start with ourselves. If you are starting with yourselves, then you can do it in front of children and then children will get the idea. But if you're looking at your technology, what are the kids supposed to do? They're just supposed to look at you looking at your technology. So we're talking about boundaries. We're talking about getting into real life. Go take nature walks. Go pet your animals. Go walk your animals. You know? Oh, God, I'm just trying to think of the things back in the day we used to do. Phony phone calls. That was fun because we didn't have technology. So we did phony phone calls, ding dong ditch, hide and go seek. What was it? What do you see? What is that thing? I forgot that game that you take. What is it? I see. You see, I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. Like you look at something, oh, what's that called? I don't know. Anyway, ooh, okay. The clouds are so pretty today. It's probiotic, by the way. So I hear it's good. Prebiotic. I don't know. Digestive health. Supposed to be good. So, okay. So, technology. What do we do about it? Oh my gosh, it's so scary for the brain. You know what? Talk to your kids. Talk to your partners. When you have two people in bed, married, 20 kids, and 20 years, and everybody goes to bed with their technology, then you're avoiding, and then nobody's talking, and then when you least expected, then all of a sudden you're looking at your technology, your partner's looking at their technology, and then your kids are in their bed if they're younger kids, and you do that family bed thing or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like, then everybody's in their bed, just not connecting, not talking. So share your technology. That's one. If you're really addicted to it, then that's a problem. And then there are programs. But if you have a predisposition for addiction in your family or mental health issues, you want to make sure that you get what's called a technology assessment, a technology assessment or an audit. And so often I have had to encouraged to take parents to set boundaries with their kids in session. And 3 times I had to send teenage girls to the hospital because they displayed some unhealthy behavior. Where it was a matter of life or whatever, and they freaked out, absolutely freaked out when you tried to take their technology away. And I don't mean like abruptly take it away, I mean just like, hi, can I have it so we can put it off to the side and talk. Anyway, and so when you get to the point where I have to hospitalize someone, we got a problem. So it goes to the adults first, and it is so important, education. Start talking to your kids, and the big reason is people go, oh, I don't know what to talk to them about. Come to therapy. Come to therapy. We will help you. We will help you learn the art of conversation and connection. And the more that you connect with your kid and your loved one, maybe they won't need technology so much. I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know. 20 years, PhD. I kind of know a little something about it. I'd love to help. This research is not new, you guys. But what's new is your behavior we can do something about. So let's change it. It's not about the kids. It's about us.